I imagine that was much more rewarding than maybe being in the shop or in being with machines, or did you prefer that more?
It was new for me. So anything new, I'm going to dive into wholeheartedly. But I left that position fairly, not quickly,
Wow.
but fairly quickly because I did miss the machines and I went back to machining.
Really?
I
Okay.
did. So I did enjoy the design part, but you know what comes with more money? More stress.
Right.
Again, I'm very confident in my skill set of machining. I went right back to what I knew I was good at. So I became the R&D for a company here locally called Air Turbine Technology. And I worked for them for about 10 years. And that's where I transitioned truly from the machinist side of things to the consulting sales side of
Gotcha.
things, and I understood about how to do micro machining at really high RPM. And that position, I ended up becoming vice president of that company. That position sent me to 30, 40 different countries, and my job role was to understand how business is done in each individual country because every country is different, and then apply this technology and create a distribution center for this technology, but also while educating people on how it actually works so it would be successful in every country. Some countries get it right away. Some people have no idea how this stuff works. So my job was a consulting sales distributorship position. And that's why I think currently in the role that I'm in, when I get to speak to people on the manufacturing side of things and I get to learn from them as well, I apply a lot of this. Well, Germany is different from Japan, who's different from Switzerland, who's different from Thailand, who's different from the Philippines, who's different from Mexico, who's different from the US and England, and we must speak to each other in the ways that we feel comfortable to allow them to be authentically who they are.
Right.
Manufacturing is the same way, and people coming from these different communities around the world have taught me so much. And one thing I've learned from all these travels is not to take myself and force my traditions, my culture, my history into their situation, but allow them to educate me so that I can be a better version of myself in their country and absorb as much information as I can